We have done graphing of polar coordinates in the previous videos. Now we will graph polar equations. But please remember that these are simple polar equations. We will be studying more complicated polar equations in the next lessons. In this lesson, we have just simple polar equations. Let's start solving this. As we know, the step 1, analyze and write the given. Here, 5 pi by 6 is given, and we had a similar problem before. Just multiply pi as 180 and you solve it, you'll get 150 degrees. Why do we convert radian to degrees? Because degrees is easier for us to understand and analyze. That's the only reason. Next, over here, our radius is not given. It can be any real number. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or minus 1, 2, 3, any number. Then after this, we just graph. So the same steps what we had followed, we are going to use the same thing over here. Given the polar axis, you just draw 150-degree line, that is 5 pi by 6. But remember, radius r can be anything because it's not given. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, or it can be minus 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't just draw this line, even you extend it backside. Okay, so it can be any way. This radius can be any line. It extends forever. So this is how we graph it. So from this fixed point, you draw a terminal side and just extend it both the sides. Similarly, you can check this by yourself. Please pause the video right now and do this by yourself. You can see the options over here and then check, just like what we have done in the last problem. I hope you have paused the video, tried it, and got the answer. Now let's do it together over here. Take out your calculator and just graph it. Sorry, not graph. Find the degree, this is radians to degree. So instead of pi, we just put 180 divided by 4. It is 315 degrees. So now 315 would mean, let me just draw over here, 90, 180, 270, and now this is 270, that is 360. So somewhere in between, isn't it? So 270, it's not between. Yeah, it's between. Yes, it's 45. So over here, 270 plus 45 is 315. So we are over here. So this is the angle. Where is it? Now, I cannot find. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And since radius is not given, it can be anywhere. So you need to extend it backside. So this is the correct answer. It can be either positive or negative. So the first option is the correct one. I hope you're thorough with this. And in the next video, we will solve polar distances, which is another interesting topic and the last topic in this lesson.